Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing out there today in YouTube land? Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Obviously, this sale's a little bit different. While it is traditionally our weekly Tuesday sale, today is going to be my Tuesday sale. Misty, if you aren't following her on Instagram, I think she posted it here to YouTube. But in case you did miss either of the announcements, Misty's dad, Kenny, did have to go in for some needed surgery. It was a pacemaker that was put in. They really didn't find out about it. It was very last minute. Let's just say that. However, Misty has updated today, and I did text her. But Kenny is doing well. The operation, there was no problem. He did very well in the surgery, and he is resting and recovering right now. So that is all very good news. They had to be in at 7 a.m. this morning, which has its pros and cons. But I think the biggest pro is that the surgery, he was out about 2 hours ago. So that's nice. You know what I mean? You don't have the day of surgery kind of having to dread it and having the anxiety and the emotion and the mental anguish of it all. Like at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's like boom, boom, you're in, you're out. So that is all really good news. And definitely a quick and speedy recovery, of course, to Kenny. So, sad but true but good. So definitely something to be thankful for. Misty and Mark better watch out now because he's got that pacemaker in, and well, he might be even more of a handful for him. So thank you on behalf of Misty and her father for the well wishes. And if you haven't wished him a speedy recovery, feel free. Like I said, I know she definitely posted it on Instagram. I think perhaps here also on YouTube. So either or both. Hey, why not? So yes, I'm going to be flying solo here today on the live sale. I think that I've got some great items lined up for you guys. There was definitely a very unplanned and unexpected surprise. Some like the vintage gods definitely smiled on me this week, and it literally, well, I shouldn't say literally, it proverbially fell into my lap. So I'm very excited to be able to bring you guys some bittersweet. Look, we have not one, we have not two, we have not three, we have not four. I love the pedestals. I love the pedestals. We don't have five. We actually have 6 pieces. We have 6 pieces. The six. It's the miniature compote. It's the miniature compote. I love it. This piece almost didn't make it to today's sale, not gonna lie. Did y'all know that I have one of my favorites, Fronce porcelain? Obsessed with this piece. Small but mighty on this one. Love it. Did y'all see? I mean, I used it for the thumbnail, but this particular brooch, look at that. Look at that sparkle. Look at that. That color is sick. I love it. I came prepared today, y'all. Look at that. All of the jewelry, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really wanted to have more of a jewelry sale this week, but the bittersweet, literally, it was. I was very thankful for it, but I really wanted to do some jewelry, so I really made it a mission to try to hunt you guys down some jewelry this week. I think I did a really good job. All of the jewelry has already been cleaned. Look at that, broad daylight with the ring light. Every single stone. Every single stone. She's lit. Um, So yeah, we've just some beautiful. Look at this brooch. I've named the brooches. This particular one, oddly enough, is one of my favorite ones, but I have lovingly referred to it as the old money brooch. I love that with that smoky quartz in there and that red and the gold. Like she's classic, right? She is classic. I did get this is like selfishly, I've discovered I have a new favorite pastime. I have really enjoyed like cleaning the jewelry. There's one particular piece in today's sale that I really questioned whether to get it or not because I was like, it's looking a little, she's looking a little rough. And I went ahead and got it anyhow, and I'm really pleased because it cleaned up beautifully. But you know, a lot of the jewelry, none of it was in bad condition, but seeing it and I was just like, man, I really feel like if I clean that up it's going to sparkle even more. And I have to say, like, no joke, the results in all of the cleanings, it sparkles. I love it. But don't worry, right, we do have some kitsch for you. I mean, stop, we've got whole Howard, right, with stickers. The squeaks don't work on them. I've only ever found one squeak set that has ever stop it. Look at this. I want to use these. I want to use these. I mean, how good for like your summer and spring, like your cookouts. This is, they're great figural pieces there too. I mean, they really truly are. I know we're a little late for this gal, but stop it. She's in such good condition. That little sweetheart. Hmm. So yeah, we're running the gamut in today's live sale. So I will I will hopefully stop whetting the appetites. And let's get right into it. But before we do, I do want to try to give as many shout outs as possible. I know I was kind of running at the mouth. It's the weather. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's almost 70 degrees. It's just like, you know, it can't just it's this beautiful day, and we've got like several more days of this weather to look forward to. Oh, it's so good. I know it's supposed to rain this weekend, but it's going to be in the 70s. I'm going to take rainy and 70 versus sunny and 20. I just am. I really am, except for when I have to take the dogs out and they come in a soaking wet mess. But hey, Stephanie, how are you doing today, lady? I will see you in just a couple of days. Yes, I will. We got Miss Lisa Shields. How are you doing this afternoon? Lisa, I hope you're having good weather. I know Stephanie is a neighbor. Oh, William, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. She's rah, 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 rah. Hey, Shannon. How you doing? Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you as always. We got Miss Karen Gillette. Ow, you weren't supposed to put it, Karen. I actually knew. I knew that. I did. You didn't know that I knew, but I knew. Misty didn't tell me. No, I actually checked the Instagram messages. I didn't say anything because I wanted to be like, I know who's the vendor today. But Miss Karen, she's got a new little avatar there. Get it, ma'am? Thank you. We're going to circle back to Miss Karen today in a moment. My apologies if I'm scrolling past anybody. We got Miss Ruthie B is with us in the chat. She got that burning heart fire. Yeah. Hey Minx, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Oh, Miss Joan, how are you doing today, lady? Are you having good weather there? Are you having good weather, Miss Joan? Baba Earp, I will see you in just a couple of days too, won't I? Hmm. Bobby, if you wanna, I'm not gonna say anything, but Bobby, if you want to make the announcement, you are certainly welcome to. No obligation, no commitment. Girl, you can keep them guessing if you want. Hey, Deannie. Annie, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Good afternoon, Joe. Hope you are having a good day so far. Oh, Bob. Oh, Okay, see, and I knew because I knew I was gonna say now Miss Kim's gonna be joining us here, but she's Miss Kim's gonna be popping in and out. But thank you for popping in, Kim. Hope everything goes well for y'all today. Thank you for being here. You guys are Miss Becca. I'm going cross-eyed. I don't. Maybe it's the light there. Let me just get that out of my eyes here for a second. I tell you, by the time the sales are over, I'm like, oh, my eyes, I can't see. It's the light. Blinded by the revved up. Hey, Deborah, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. As always, appreciate ya. I'm scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Hey, Kay. Oh, my, she says. Oh, my. Good afternoon, Deborah. How are you today, lady? Diane, good afternoon. I like to think so too, Diane, but we'll see if we have any takers today. Hey, Colleen, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Hey, Cheryl, you tiny little thing, you. She's as tiny as a squirrel. You guys just don't know it, but I'm here to tell you. Connie. Well, I always go live. Well, I shouldn't say always. 98% of the time, I try to go start a little bit earlier. That way, we have the opportunity to do a little chit chat, say hello to everybody, and it doesn't delay the sale too much, right? Time is precious, and I know that there are people that join us on their breaks or sporadically. The afternoon is not always the best time. So, hey, Melanie, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, get it, Kim. I'm glad that you are. Thank you. Squirrel! Hey, Perla girl, how are you doing today? I know I love the glow on those brooches too. But you really don't. I mean, the color is gorgeous, right? The uranium glass without the glow, it's still a beautiful emerald shade of green. We love it. Though I will say this, that particular brooch, as you saw, it's a little bit more peridot in color, right? It's kind of it's not a Vaseline. It doesn't lean more into its yellow chartreuse kind of nature, a little bit more of a peridot. We've got like we can see a yellow cast to it, but it's still predominantly green. Hey, Ms. Gutierrez, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here as always. Connie loves to clean the sterling. You know what? I do have a sterling stick pin, and it's the one piece I did not. I said I cleaned everything. I didn't. I lied. Frankly, I forgot I had it. Sorry, I backed out of my own sale. I backed out of the sale, right? So I don't know where I'm going to be in the chat. So I'm just gonna scroll down here. Connie is saying, spill the beans. Apologies to anybody I'm not giving the shout out to. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing today? I know she said it. She did. In a word, puppy. That is right. Um, um, Mr. How do you, what is the old school way of doing that? Mr. Thomas and Bobby Earp will be adopting one of the puppies this weekend, and Stephanie is coming down to join in the festivities. So we're definitely sad to see him go. Um, Bobby has already gotten a name for him. I had like puppy names for all of them. We did we did one of the white girl who I puppy named Squeak. She has been adopted. She left us actually a week ago today. I don't know if I said anything or not because it's sad, you know. So our little white girl got adopted last week. Um, it is obviously Richard is renovating the house. You guys have maybe you've seen it, but the plumber that works there, he, his wife, and they have three children, two boys and a little girl. The the boys were, I don't know their exact ages, but their eldest boy, maybe 10, he was incredibly gentle with them. All of the kids did so well with the dog, and they were very excited. So she's being loved on, and the Bobby is adopting our multicolored one. I don't know. I puppy named him Tiny Tie for some reason. Bobby's decided to name him Xander, so we've just been calling him Xanax. He's a little zanny, but we do still have the dark girl and the dark boy, right? The dark girl, I have puppy named Lilu, and the dark boy, we have named Bo. I call him Bebo because he's got little bowed legs. They're all doing really well. Hey, Miss Barbara, how are you? And Pat, hello. I'm feeling really talkative today. It must be the weather. I don't know. Hello, Eileen. How are you doing today? Everybody's like, if this is what it's gonna be, I'm out, right? Thank you guys again for being here. All right, look, I'm going to scroll down to the end, so I've delayed it long enough. All right, here's the dealio. We're going to have a sale today. Everything is going to be offer up. If you are new here, or it has been a while since you have been with me at the sale, first, welcome to and welcome back. I really appreciate it. The email address is right here in the banner. It's going to pop up throughout the course of the sale. It is simply thecultofvintage at yahoo.com. It is the pinned comment that you are seeing at the top of the chat over here, and it's in the description of the video down below. The information is the same as always. It is your real name if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, including your zip code, and last but not least is the email address that you use for PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, it's still the same deal. You can still make a purchase. Just go ahead and send the same contact information. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will reply to your email with a link. It will be through PayPal. You can sign out as a guest. You don't have to sign up for an account. You do enter your shipping information, but you don't have to actually register an actual account. You can use any method of payment that PayPal accepts. And the added bonus, you're still going to get updated tracking information, and you are going to get the buyer's protection. I do want to put this out there because I don't know what's going on. Listen, I'm not here to, we're not going to do the shade of it all, but we will do the tea. I got to talk about the tea. Is that for, in many instances, the reason that I and other resellers have been able to keep your shipping cost low is because a lot, not all, but a lot of resellers are utilizing discounted shipping rates. Here's the deal. There is a new service, semi-new service, and it is called Ground Advantage. It is very economical. It's inexpensive, even in shipping larger items. However, it does take longer. And for whatever reason, some interesting things have been happening. I have personally experienced it as a buyer with regards to, because we get updated tracking information, you can see where your package is going. I know Miss Joan sent an email saying, and keep in mind, I'm shipping from Ohio and it's going to New York State. Well, it decided to go from Ohio to California back to New York State. I, unfortunately, as much as I would love to be able to control that, I do not have any control over it. What I am going to be doing is I think I'm going to, frankly, be a little bit more mindful in choosing your shipping rates. I'm going to say this: if the Ground Advantage and your traditional like priority mail, if it's like within $1 or two, depending on the item, I'm gonna start defaulting to the priority because it's getting a little crazy. I mean, it's more than like a day or two. I mean, I got people being like, I didn't get my package from last week. Y'all know I will ship it the next day. That to me just It's not the best. And personally, I can't speak for you, but when it's like a dollar or two, I'm like, let me pay the dollar or two. So I don't have to wait like twice the amount of time. So, oh, well traveled. So I'm gonna do that, right? Okay, so Miss Catherine's testifying to it too. Snowy Owl is letting us know. I don't know what's going on. I can't speak to it. I'm not going to theorize. I'm just looking at it and saying, this is the fact. And let me try to, like I said, I'm going to be reasonable. If it's like $6, I'll probably still go ahead and do the ground advantage. But I will say this is when you click on the tracking link, it will tell you at the top the method of it, and it'll give you an approximate, right? It'll be an approximate. Becca is still waiting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It would be nice if they gave it little state stickers, when you used to travel, you find those old cases and they've got like the souvenir stickers on the cases. At least put me on a state sticker, right? I'm trying this is new to me, Italiano, the San Pellegrino, the flavored water. Look, you better like lemons if you get this. That's all I'm saying. It'll wake you up. All right, let's do it. Offer ups. I'm going to be honoring just in cases. If you don't want to use the just in case, you don't have to use the just in case. If you want to use the just in case, feel free. No obligation. There's no commitment on it. Just know that I'm going to be honoring them. As always, I do ask that you've been an active bidder up until that point. So, yeah, right? I think that it's fair. Hold on to your just in case until you hear the official countdown. And we do have our official bid ender. It's the one, it's the only, it's Miss Karen Gillette. Look, y'all know we need to give Miss Karen a round of applause for being here and helping us out. She does a good job, y'all. You got to have fast fingers. So if you want to get in it, get in on it. Um, let's share some love, not only for Miss Karen Gillette, but let's also give a round of applause for Miss Ruthie B right there underneath her. And of course, to Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious, to all of our moderators. We really, truly do appreciate you being here. That's okay, Miss Kim. Thank you. There, y'all are quick on the draw on that appreciation, and I appreciate it on behalf of them. So thank you, ladies. We really, truly do appreciate it. All right, let's get into it today, shall we? Okay. Now, I want to say these are Stephen Miller-esque. Let me double check. Well, there's a C on the one. They're Stephen Miller-esque. They are not stamped Stephen Miller. So I'm not going to say that they are Stephen Miller-esque, but you're going to get three. It's for all three. Here's the back of one. You'll note that the hooks are original to each one. All three do, in fact, have their original hooks, so that is nice. Should you choose to want to display them on the wall, you can certainly do that without having to kind of craft your own little hook. Okay, and there is number three. All right, we're going to start this set off at 15. If anybody is interested, hey, Anna Cats girl, how are you doing today? Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it. That one was my favorite, so I'm going to show you that one last, of course. Let's take a look at this one. They all have signs of age vis-a-vis their paint. None of them are chipped or cracked, which is nice. So first up, we've got this very peculiar kitschy pink duck. Like I said, you can see marks to the paint. Now, while I did wipe these off, I did not magic sponge them. Um, I was afraid of maybe lifting some of the paint. So you will see some marks on the paint, but the chalkware themselves, they're not chipped or cracked anywhere. So you're going to get the ducky. Next up, his friend. You're going to get the bear. Hey, Steele, how are you doing today? Again, you've got like the paint marks, scuff marks, but they're not chipped or cracked. Like I said, none of them, there's a C, but none of them are copyrighted. They don't say Miller Studios, right? They're dated. A lot of times you'll see that on the side. So there is number 2. Okay. And then the third one to your set is this weirdo. Psycho Bunny. This guy's a bit nefarious. I don't know. I don't know if he was eating just carrots or if maybe he got a little bit of the devil's lettuce. Who knows? But it is going to be for all 3. Like I said, they're not copyrighted. They're not named. They remind me of the Frank Miller Studios, the Chalkware. But again, no chips, no cracks. They all do show signs of age via like black marks or scuff marks to the paint, but overall they display really well. I think they're cute, they're kitschy. Hang them on the wall, use them as a paperweight, entirely up to you. You could put them in little frames though too, just to kind of polish them up a little bit. But $15 is what we started at. It is for all 3. There is no choice. But if we don't have any interest on those, I'm going to set them to the side and we will keep it moving. Okay. Next up, we are going to do choice. Oh, Miss Deborah, you've got the only 15. I'm not going to play around with it. So, Miss Deborah, you got it, sister friend. They're yours. Miss Deborah, she got the 3, including Psycho Bunny, at $15. You could put them in a nursery if you wanted to give your kid a misbehaving child. You got a misbehaving child. You know what I'm saying. Just put them in there and say Psycho Bunny will get you if you don't behave. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you. Okay, we're going to do a choice on our next one. You can choose one, you could choose both. I don't mind. It's totally up to you. Let me get the choice portion of it in there. And we're going to start choice at $12. $12. I don't know which one I want to start with. Let's start with this one. So, the one that I'm going to show you first, is the one that I was a little concerned about getting, but it cleaned up really well. Okay, so here is your back. It's kind of got like a rose gold hue. Is there a string in there? There is. String out. Okay. It's kind of got like a rose gold, or you could argue copper. There's 3 little green spots in there. I didn't get those out, so my apologies. Okay. Both of these brooches have a 1 1/8 inch diameter. So 1 1/8 inch diameter on them. Okay. When we turn her around, we've got our clear, our amethyst, and our little seed pearls. Of course, these are all synthetics, right? I absolutely love this one. I love the use of the negative space on it. I think that it really creates a lot more intrigue on this one. So you can see it is stacked. You've got kind of like that floral motif going to it, but again, set in like a rose gold or a copper. I mean, I guess you could argue it is more of a copper, but the diameter on it is 1 1/8. Again, stones are all nice and shiny. Those have been cleaned up for you. And of course, you do have the little faux seed pearls right there in the center. Okay. That will be choice numero uno. The second choice is also 1 1/8 inch in diameter. This one is more in a gold tone, your typical gold tone with the grommets. Okay, so there is your back. We'll rotate it around. And we've got that gorgeous peridot. And again, our faux diamond. Now, this does not glow. There is no glow on this particular brooch. Okay. But again, it's got just an absolutely gorgeous green tone to it. I love it. So both I think are great for your spring wardrobe or to kind of frame these, right? If you do have a collection, especially if you focus like on one particular color and just doing like a collection of them, I think would be really nice. So again, we have choice one. Clearly, it will be green. And then choice number two or number one, whichever, whatever, is going to be our amethyst or purple or purple. Again, both have a diameter of 1 1/8 inches. The purple is in Chow Gene. The purple is more, you can really see them. Let's do this. You can see the tonal difference. So our purple and clear is more of like a rose gold or copper. And then our green and clear, our faux peridot and diamond, that's in more of a gold. Okay. But they're just little accents. 1 1/8 inches. Thank you, Bobby. I do appreciate it. Again, it's very Mardi Gras. Absolutely. It's very Mardi Gras if you want to wear them together. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bidend. I don't think you can go wrong, honestly, with either one. Thank you, Miss Karen, for our green and purple heart bid end. Do appreciate ya. Miss Bobby, I appreciate the bid, girl. Amethyst, she says. Well, that was a quick one. And Bobby, just to confirm, do you want me to hold on to everything? We can certainly do that for you. You just confirm that for me, okay? So we do still have the green one. You know what? I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I'm just going to put, you got it, Bobby. I will hold it. Everything back where I had it instead of rearranging it. Okay. Held, held it is. Okay. These next, it's from a company called Blue Sky. Diane apparently was the designer, and I forget her last name. Isn't that horrible of me? But I do. They are contemporary, so they are totally usable should you choose to use them for their intended purpose. If anything else, I think they make great figural pieces, especially for your spring, summer. But here you go. We do have the blue sky, and that is, of course, stamped on both of the pieces. I know, aren't they? They just have got some really unusual pieces. The colors are bright, they're vibrant. Let's do this. I'm going to start them off at $15. There are whoops, there's no chips, there's no cracks, but you do have two of these. They have like a very like Mexican kind of feel to them. Obviously, they are not, but they are the fish salt and pepper shakers. They have a very organic feel to them. I mean, obviously they're fish, making them organic beings. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Joan. But you see like the flower, and you'll note like the fins, they're like leaves. So it's a combination. I don't know what one would call that when you plantamorphic. I, I'm making things up. They're not zoomorphic because can I call it zoomorphic? What's the combination of the animals and plants? I might misuse it, but I'm gonna maybe call that no, because plants aren't zoological. Hmm. I don't know what one would call the combination of an animal and plant, but you get this kind of look. Okay. There are no chips, there are no cracks to them. I didn't do a measurement. They're approximately 2¼ inches tall, and what, about 2¼ inches long. So they're not huge. I think they're just really darling figural pieces. Again, the vibrancy of the color makes them very eye-catching. They're the same on both sides, left, right, uh, shaker 1, shaker 2, but they are hand painted, which is nice. And Diane did decide to go ahead and initial them on both. Okay. They have a little bit of a Majolica feel to them. You can see Diane's signature right in there. Fantastic. Girl, they're amazing. They're amazing. All right, Miss Stephanie was the first 15 I see. Miss Audrey, how are you doing today, lady? Is in it at 18. Again, they're from a company called Blue Sky. Their designer was Diane. Bless. Appreciate you, Diane, because I clearly love them, but I can't remember her last name. But there you go. It is for the set. Let's do the countdown. So here we go. 2 and 3 hole. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Ooh, Stephanie sneaking in. They're whimsical. I like that. They're very whimsical. Yes, Miss Gutierrez. Well, thank you, Miss Karen, for our fishy flower bid, and appreciate you, lady. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. I certainly appreciate it. Stephanie, girl, you almost had it, but fast fingers, Joan. She came in with the pew pew at 20, girl. They are coming to you. Thank you, Miss Joan. Appreciate you. Okay. I got well, I got overly excited. I got overly excited on this next piece. Y'all know I love like the minis. I love the minis of it all. And this one isn't super mini because it is 10.5 inches tall. It is 10.5 inches tall. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. I'm going to start her off at 18 if anybody is interested. But I did get and this one is not hallmarked. I did get the Fenton hobnail swung vase, but I got it in clear. I I sincerely do not know that I have ever had this vase in clear. It's Fenton's crystal, otherwise known as clear glass. It is not crystal. To my knowledge, it does not contain lead, or if it does not quantify it to be labeled as crystal. It's just they named it crystal because it's clear. Rather than thank you, Ruthie. Rather than calling it clear, because why would Fenton want to do something like that? It is called crystal, but 10.5 inches tall. So it's not as small as what we have had, but I don't know. I just was like, clear? I've never had the clear before. What did we have last? Oh, the beaded flowers of it all. Thank you, Marcy. Can you imagine? I don't have any more. But if you did the beaded flowers in there, that would be perfect. Again, I'm going to go back to this one, but I think with this clear one and just baby's breath, just do some baby's breath in here. Keep it simple. It would be, I don't know, I would really like it with the baby's breath. And the nice thing with the baby's breath, they kind of start to dry out a little bit. Just flip those bad boys upside down, dry them out, and you can put your dried baby's breath back in here for a little bit more of an antique look, if that's your vibe. If not, you can just replace them. Thankfully, baby's breath, not super expensive. I think you get a beautiful look on the cheap, right? Simple, elegant, timeless, cheery, without a whole lot of fuss. And the baby's breath will last a good while. They will be. All right, let's do it. So Marcy, nope, Miss Carrie, appreciate you. Ruthie is going to duke it out. 10.5 inches tall. There are no chips. There are no cracks. It is Fenton, but it is not signed. Let me double check again, because you know that sign. Sometimes the stamp just doesn't. No, it's definitely not signed. It's definitely not signed. Okay. UV light tested. This does not contain a material that really, even like the light glow, it doesn't exist on this one. Okay. Yeah, or just do a single rosebud. Grab is throwing in some forsythia in there. Again, something simple. It doesn't have to be elaborate, right? Especially when you don't have a lot of space, but you want a floral. You can do that. Oh, go ahead, Holly. Do a little feather arrangement. Yes. All right. 10.5 inches tall, no condition issue. All right, let's do it. So 20, I'm getting my fingerprints all over it. So don't try to lift my fingerprints. So let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Ruthie is keeping it safe with her just mix set it to Misty's tulip. Absolutely. Do a single tulip in there, whether it's real or synthetic. Again, the single rose, look, it starts to kind of wilt a little bit. You just take it out, flip it upside down, dry it out, and then you've got a rose in there. Thank you, Miss Karen, for the bid. And Ruthie girl, I appreciate you. I sure do. The 36 came in after the bid end. Almost. That means Miss Marcy at 32. Lady, congratulations and thank you. The Fenton Crystal Clear vase is coming to you. Appreciate you. This next piece, we're calling it the Dynasty. Now, it's not as, and I mean by Dynasty, I mean by the television show. It's the aesthetics of the Dynasty era. It's not as elaborate as perhaps you would see one of the characters wear, but it definitely is that time period. So we are in a gold tone. It's in great condition, and it is actually hallmarked here, Trifari. I don't know if you can see it. I have it upside down. So we are hallmarked Trifari. It is crown Trifari, okay, and a beautiful gold tone. All righty. This piece has got a lot of versatility. Don't let the placement of the pin back fool you, okay? But when we turn it around, oh, I love it with that faux onyx in there. Doesn't it's 80s realness, but it's not so 80s that I think that it's dated, right? I think this is one of the better 80s kind of trends to come out. Crown Trifari. It's a gorgeous gold tone with again the faux onyx. This is glass. These aren't plastic. This is glass. I mean, it's not real onyx either, but it is a glass. Gorgeous condition. Look at that. How do you want to wear it? I like it like this on the vertical. Okay, Crown Safari gold tone with the faux black. It is glass onyx. I was started at just $12 if anybody is interested. I don't think, thank you, Audrey. I don't think that it looks, I keep showing that upside down. I don't think that it looks dated either. It is in excellent condition. Okay. Joe's giving us Hollywood Regency. I'm not mad at the Regency-ness of it all. I do think that this is certainly something that can be worn by a modern woman or gentleman. I mean, I don't think that this is super gendered, right? I know. Very good condition. The total at its longest, it's 2.5 inches, and I did measure it, on the vertical, 2.5 inches. I don't know, which way would you wear it? And I love the pear shapes in all of them. Nice and shiny. Do you want to wear it like this? Ooh, with a pink? Yes. The vertical. I mean, you could do, the upside down kind of look to it. That's honestly really not that bad either. I do vibe with it in that manner. Again, use of negative space. I really enjoy that. So we started off at $12. It is obviously Crown Trifari. Back here, it is in very good vintage condition. But if we don't have any interest, black velvet. If we don't have any interest on that one, we're going to set it to the side. Oh, Ruthie, you want it? You got it, girl. It's going to Ruthie. She's the only 12, and that's just the way that we're going to do it. We're not playing around. We're down to business. Thank you, Ruthie. It is coming to you, lady. Appreciate it. Okay. The next piece really truly almost did not come to the sale today because I love the mininess of it all. All right, we're gonna throw this in here and get it started. Hey Tink, how you doing today? I'm gonna start it off at $30. There's no condition issues. We have no chips, no cracks to it at all. It is the mini. It's the mini. It's the mini. Look at it. It's so little. It is 4 3/4 inches tall. 4 3/4 inches tall. And then we have a diameter on it at 6 inches. Okay, so it is our mini Ellie Smith Bittersweet with the gorgeous swirls in there. I don't know what it is, but perhaps it's because it's an opaque glass, probably, that it just has that extra shine to it. It always has this gorgeous, lustrous, slick, almost wet look to it. Thank you, Ruthie. I do appreciate your bid. I know. I love this piece. I think it's a year-round kind of piece. The bittersweet lends itself very well, of course, to like your autumnal um, looks, to your Halloween, looks to it. Thank you, Miss Joan. Do appreciate it. But I do, and this is crazy. I've said this before. I don't know if you guys remember. It has been several years, but I'm not a glass person. The only glass I have ever collected is the bittersweet. Thank you, Ruthie. You guys have heard me say this before, though, too. I'm not like a bright, happy, vibrant kind of, clearly, kind of color palette person. But I will say this bittersweet lends itself so well to your more muted earth tones. And then and I speak from personal experience, like when you do like a dark walnut wood, check it out with that mossy green. This, I eat this up, right? This is when you get me on the vibrancy of this color when I pair it with the more muted traditional earth tones to it. Because, I mean, again, the orange is an earth tone, right? It really is. I mean, I guess you could argue just about any color is an earth tone, but I think that it plays so well with your darker, more natural colors rather than these vibrant colors. That's just me, personal aesthetic. I really loved it. So thank you, Tink, and thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Miss Joan. Thank you, ladies, all for your bids. I really do appreciate it. Now, obviously, um, I don't know the bright. Okay, so we turned the light off, and if you're not familiar, I think that Bittersweet has one of the best fluoresce colors, because like where it's lighter, where you have that lighter orange tone to it, the more creamy orange to it, not where it's the darker orange. You can see here along the ribs. I think this is second to uranium. It glows this bright, hot pink. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in the daylight. Yeah, I'm not. You're seeing more purple. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but the bittersweet, ooh, bright, hot pink. It's reading more purple. It's hot pink. In real life, I love that color. Here I'm getting one more vibrant, kind of pinkish orange. It is the glow on this is so good. And if you're not familiar with it, you got to do yourself a favor. Just, oh, well, I can probably do it on the base. There we go. Get a good kind of read. It looks like the sun. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm having a harder time getting that throughout the piece, but it's there throughout. Love it. Okay. Richard said, well, we could put stuff in it. I said, I know. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Again, no chips, no cracks. It's the Elliott Smith Bittersweet Miniature Compote. Again, it is 4 3/4 inches tall. It's not the bigger one. 4 3/4 inches tall. And you have a diameter of 6 inches. Look at that. Oh, look at how glossy. Ooh, eat it up. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. It's got some great striation to it, like a slag effect to it. I love that the dark orange gets into the crevices. It really creates like a shadow effect to it, kind of like a mushroom vibe to it down there. Yeah. I don't know what a French radish looks like. I will have to Google that. I do love a radish. I do. In a salad, I will put a radish in a salad in a heartbeat. It'll give you the burps, but that's okay. Thank you, Ms. Karen, for our orange delight bid and sure do appreciate you. Ruthie was holding it at 50. Girl, you got your 58 in before the bid end, but Miss Joan had her just in case, and I do appreciate it. But Miss Tink, she came in hot. 62. Miss Tink, it is coming to you. All right. Thank you so much. Now, this is just piece one. We've got 5 other pieces of Bittersweet that I'm about to pull out for you here in the sale. And you know what? Let's do some lemon. Okay. I love it. That when you lick your lips afterwards is when it's like, whoa. Okay. We're gonna do some more Bittersweet. We're gonna do some more Bittersweet. I'm not gonna say anything, but guess what? No, I have to say something. We're gonna do a choice. I'm doing choice on Bittersweet. I'm doing choice on Bittersweet. Yes, I am, boys and girls. Okay. I'm not gonna say which one is my favorite, but no chips, no cracks. Ah! Okay, Michael, don't be playing around. These are going to be your two choices. Oh, don't they? Ooh. Um, your pedestal. You got, what is it called? Dragon's tooth. The split. They call it the dragon's tooth. Oh, that smoothie pedestal. This one's a little bit darker, right? This is more of a darker orange, or you can do the simplicity. Hold on. One. Okay. Neither of these have their stickers. We do have some that are coming out with some stickers. Do you know the striations here? Again, this is really cool because if you do have you don't need a UV light display, but these are great because where you see the light lines coming down on all of the ribs, it fluoresces, and we love that. So it is going to be simplicity. Okay, look how buttery. Oh, and that taste, eh? It's just so good. Okay. This is Roxanne's favorite, the simplicity. The simplicity is 18. Y'all, I'm going to give you exact measurements now. 18 and 7/8 inches tall. 18 and 7/8 inches tall. Great kind of flame lava. Look at the definition of the colors on this one. And again, great striations throughout the sculpt down to that buttery yellow. Okay. Simplicity, 18 and 7/8 inches. Or you could do this one, the smoothie pedestal. This one's my favorite. Um, I don't know what it is about the pedestals, but or you can do this one. Y'all know I've said it before, like the mid-century glass, I'm just kind of like, but it's the color. It's always the color. Stop it. Tell me that don't look good with that. I love that. I really, truly do. I love that color combination. Those golds, the greens, you've got the muted color palettes here, and it just really, this just straight up flame on, right? Bobby's vibing with the smoothie also. I like the smoothie a lot too. Again, very controlled. You see how this one it's got great lines to it, but then you've got that shadow almost opalescent to it. Um, I mean, how technical do you want me to be? Right? Like, we can be super technical and I will count every nub for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's where we started. Okay. Guess what? It's choice. I'm going to start it at 125. You can do simplicity, very lava, flame on, in my opinion. 18 and 7/8 inches tall. Neither has any chips or cracks, or if anybody is interested, we can do the smoothie on pedestal. So it's just going to be pedestal or simplicity, whichever. 17 and 3/8 inches, 17 and 3/8 inches tall on the smoothie. Okay, 17. Thank you, Denise, and thank you, Roxanne. Do appreciate it. Let's see if we can get some glow action. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. And okay, Denise just said, look. Ow! Let's see. Have you ever, because this, I don't know what it is. Oh, there it is. There's more of that. Look at that. I love that. Oh, let's see if we can, let's see what the uranium green and the, what is this? Cadmium, manganese, something. I want to see how these two look together. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Let's see. Are we going to vibe with this or not? I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Okay, let's try. Ow! Oh, I love it. I love that. I love it. I love it. That hot pink orange with that uranium green. You better shut your mouth. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that color combination. Ooh, it's giving me the vintage chills. I love that. Oh, I vibe. I vibe. So this is the smoothie. Again, we're getting the best read on the bases, but you are, look at that. Oh, I love that color. I appreciate you being in, Ruthie. That color is sick. This is where I'm going to have a harder time getting it to read for you. It's giving more. Oh, no. Oh, we got it. We got it. Look at that. I love that color. Can I get the pin next to that? Let's see if I get the pin next to it. Let's see. I really like that color combination. I'm doing a poor job of that one. But you guys saw it. I like that a lot. Okay, so we saw the fluoresce on the smoothie. Okay, again, smoothie 18 and, or, gosh, 17 and 3/8 inches on smoothie pedestal. Okay, let's see how good of a glow we can get a read on our simplicity here. Ooh. Do you love it? Okay, here we go. Oh, ooh, I love that color. I love it. Let's see, I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to do the fingers. Got the fingers clapped too. I don't know why I'm whispering. I love it. Lava. All right, we've had our fun. Let's do it. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. I appreciate everybody being in. Hold on, the light's making me go a little cross-eyed. Okay. Okay. I am up. We're in it. Let's do it. So what did I say? Simplicity, 18 and 7/8 inches, 18 and 7/8 inches, or we can do smoothie pedestal. And smoothie pedestal is 17 and 3/8 inches. Again, keeping in mind this is the darker tone in the orange. Okay, but I really like that a lot. All right, here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Oh, yes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bidend. I would love this with the brown leather. Yes, man, you better stop it. Denise is doubling and tripling her just in cases. There is our bid, and thank you, Miss Karen. I do appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for your bids. I greatly appreciate it. I wasn't sure if I was going to get them, to be honest. I really was not sure if I was going to get them or not, but we got them. So 175. Denise, girl, you didn't need your just in case. You're getting pick, lady. Do you want smoothie on the pedestal? Do you like smoothie on pedestal? Or darker orange? Or do you want simplicity? Oh, we could do that too. I wasn't expect. Good thing I got some extra boxes today. Miss Denise is getting both. Miss Denise, you got me tongue tied, girl. Thank you, Miss Denise. She said both. You are getting both, sister friend. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Don't worry, we've got 3 other pieces coming up, and we have got the rarest piece of bittersweet I have ever possessed. The 3-wheeler. Vroom, vroom. That's what they call it. I don't know. I just call it 3-toed, 3-footed. But apparently it's called 3-wheeler. Okay. Jewelry. I love that you love them. I really appreciate you. Okay. I don't know. This is one of my favorite pieces. This, like they just had the Oscars to me, and you did see a number of gentlemen wearing their brooches, their pins, their bling blang. This to me, I definitely see. I could definitely see this on a gentleman's lapel. Golly, I love this color. And it's going to be so good for your St. Patty's Day if you would choose to do that. Okay, let me get this in here because I'm going to need both my hands. Where are we starting this one? Oh, get it, Michael. Okay, we're going to start the next piece of jewelry off at $18. It is in very good vintage condition. Okay, I'm going to show you the back. Y'all know how we going to do it. It is set in like a gold tone. It is a dangler. It is unmarked. Okay, there's no pitting on it. And do note that it does dangle. Okay, so it is in our gold tone. Look at that. I have a hard time showing it, but there. Oh, look at all that movement. Now that is your emerald goodness. You know, Wicked 2 is going to be coming out. Tell me that wouldn't be good. Show a little Elphaba support there with that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Every stone is in excellent condition. They are all prong set. I love the round cuts down at the bottom. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. This one is a sparkler. This definitely needs to be worn. I think that it needs to be worn. And I think wearing it on the black, oh my gosh, I love it. Again, nice and cleaned up and sparkly for you. This one is 2 5/8 inches long. 2 5/8 inches long. No condition issue. And like I said, these all, look at that. They're all free moving. Like they're not fused together or anything like that. They all move independent of one another. Now you do have this particular one where it's got like 1 stone, 2 stones, and then the round that come together. But isn't that lovely? Ooh, I love that one. It's got a very kind of like a deco vibe and feel to it. I think that's beautiful. Look at that. Like I said, I think a gentleman could definitely wear this piece. It's not feminine. Isn't that a great sparkle? Thank you, Marcy. I do appreciate your bid. But again, it is in very good vintage condition. Like I said, I did clean these up. I just really enjoy it. You scrub them down, you rinse them off, and you're immediately like, that looks good. But then you got to wait for it to dry, right? Because, the water kind of can help a little bit. And this one really retained all of that sparkle. It's a nice dark green emerald, a peacock. Yes. Tell me that ain't going to be good for St. Patty's Day, though, right? Wear your Irish pride year round. This is going to also be really good for Christmas, though, too. Imagine that on your red peacoat. Love it. So 2 5/8 inches from top to bottom here. Again, all of the danglers move. Stones are all present in great condition, set in that gold tone. As you noted, then they're all prong set, so they ain't going nowhere on you. Okay. All right. Let me catch up. Miss Marcy and Miss Pam. Well, okay, so we'll do it like that. So technically, Marcy, you holding it. Miss Pam said, I'm coming in. Miss Marcy said, oh, Miss Pam. She's in at 30. Thank you, ladies, for your bid. Tell me, right? Uh, an earring would be pretty fabulous, but it is. It is a brooch. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. Here we go. I love the movement on it, though. Okay. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I mean, and the cuts, it's not like overly faceted or anything like that, but it's that gorgeous dark green. You love that. It really does catch the light. Oh, peacock bid and caw. Thank you, everybody, so much for your bids. I do appreciate you. Miss Marcy, girl, you almost had it. Miss Avery, bam, she came in. Fast finger, quick on the draw. Miss Pam, it's coming to you at 33. Congratulations and thank you. All righty. We're going to do another piece of jewelry. Yes, we are. This one is so good. This is a year round. It's just a year round, but I think this is going to be beautiful for something a little bit sophisticated and elegant for kind of like your Easter. Okay, let's show it to. I got to do this. Okay, I'm going to start it at $12 if anybody is interested. Okay, set in a gold tone. Again, it is in very good vintage condition. All right, there is your gold tone. Get you up close and personal. It is not marked or stamped anywhere. Then when we turn it around, it's got a very Miriam Haskell vibe to it. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Stones are great. I would almost argue you can see the fire it is picking up in here. I believe you're getting full spectrum Roy G. Biv on that. So you're getting all of the colors in the rainbow spectrum. It has some really good weight on it. I would not be, I'm not going to say with certainty that it isn't, it's not just glass, but it is actually a crystal. Look at that. I mean, she's elegant. Again, like I said, I think this would be great for Easter, but it's a year-round piece. The diameter on the circle is 1 1/4. 1 1/4. You just have the simple two flowers. And then, of course, in the middle, you do have the two round stones. Okay. The reason I'm saying Miriam Haskell is because she's just so well known for this overly detailed work in here. You'll find that on a lot of the findings and finishing details to it. But I really like that one. And she is a sparkler. Nice and clean and clear. Again, no condition issues. You don't have any pitting to it. I really think that's a beautiful piece. Thank you, Bobby. I got you in it at 12. Again, the diameter on the circle itself is 1 1/4 inches. So it's not a huge piece, but I definitely think it's a great presentation. It's a lovely statement, right? Quality over quantity on this one. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. Again, it is not hallmarked or stamped anywhere, though it does, to me, it reads a little Miriam Haskell, more so because of the petals on the flowers and everything else. All right, let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I am one of those people, like, I will do something weird. Like, I'll apologize. This might be a little dusty. Ooh, Marcy, but Stephanie. Uh-oh. So, I'm not selling this. I'm just going to show this to you. Bobby girl, your 18 came in right afterwards. So I have like the faceted, but like, I mean, obviously I have like doll arms and a little miniature Bible in there, and then I would just add something like this for that sparkle. And when you get that in the sunlight, ooh, you get those prisms going everywhere. I'm just weird like that. Like miniature Bible, doll arms, and a beautiful sparkly piece of jewelry. It just really sets it off. I knew Stephanie was going to say that. So Stephanie got it at 16, but it is going to Bobby. I got to make the full note. uh, it's gorgeous. Wait till you see it in real life. It really is a beauty. I know, that's just me. There's little, why not? And a miniature Bible is in there. Well, you know what? I got the green one. It didn't sell, so there it is. Now it's got a new home. That's how I just like doing it. All right, where are we at? I This stuff is hard to get, and I got it. Here it is. There it is. Fronce porcelain. No chips, no cracks. And it is part of their papillion line, or butterfly for us English speakers. I love how absolutely delicate the swing, for lack of a better word, would be on this particular vase. I mean, Franz is really well known for that, though. They just have such a gift for creating movement in their pieces, and it's always so very delicate, almost like an ethereal kind of feel. And I think that the butterfly, they did do the peacock one, which I think lends itself really well to this particular style, like the movement in the piece. But I think most especially with the butterfly, because they are so incredibly delicate, that to have that movement in the piece, and again, to have that almost fragility to it, I mean, it's very solid. It is a very solid construction, but it does convey, again, like a fragility, a very soft movement to it. Like it is literally being blown in the wind. And then when you look at the piece, note that the butterfly, it does have, a 3D effect to it, but note that the top of the wings are in fact incorporated into the vase. Okay. So it is Franz porcelain. Look at that. Again, it's not overdone. I mean, even displaying it from the back, whoa, we got washed out. Even display, let's just do this. Even displaying it from the back, I mean, look at. Then we have the butterfly, of course. And it is part of their Papillion line. Beautiful. Look at that work. How delicate is that glazing on that, though? There are no chips, no cracks, no breaks to it. Now, I am going to start it all. Bloop. It might be high for some, but it's low for the piece. We're doing it at 50 if anybody is interested. Okay. I love the tails on the butterfly. It seems it has a little bit of detailing down here, almost to convey like a meadow like feel. And I do have a feeling that's why they chose to go with like this ombre green glaze. Again, just to communicate the idea or concept of it being in a field or meadow versus, maybe doing like a light blue to convey like sky, right? It's just the details. It is just the details. Beg pardon. The height on the piece is at 6.5 inches tall. 6.5 inches tall. And of course, that's from base to this particular arm right here. But again, you have no chips. There are no cracks to it. It is, again, Fronce porcelain. They do a lot of zoomorphic kind of items, peacocks, butterflies, though they do have quite a few floral pieces, right? You're seeing Emerald City on that one. Okay, get it. So again, there is your hallmark. It's the Fronce butterfly vase. I love it. I think that they have this in a full tea service set and larger. I might have had, no, it was a floral. It wasn't the butterfly one. It was a floral vase that I had had, though it was tonally and about the same way. Yeah. Okay. But 6.5 inches tall, Fronce porcelain, the papillion or butterfly line, no condition issues. If we don't have any interest on that, we're going to set it to the side and we're going to keep it moving. It is. I agree that it is a statement piece, but it's delicate, right? It's not like overdone or anything. Oh, well, Stephanie is in it at 50. And because I said we were going to move on, nobody else was in it. So Stephanie girl at 50, it is coming to you. Appreciate you, lady. Get that marked here. Um, do you want me to like wrap and bubble wrap it though too? Do you want me to do it like that? Stephanie, thank you, lady. I do appreciate it. So do you want me to like pack it up for travel? Do you want me to leave it out? Like so? Which would you prefer, Stephanie? You just let me know. Okay. Let me ask you guys this question. We're gonna do bittersweet. We're gonna do bittersweet. Do you guys, would you like, do you want to do the choice or do you want to do the single? Do you want to do another choice or do you want to do the single one? But we do have more bittersweet. Single. Well, yeah, I can wrap it. You guys want to do the single? Okay, that's cool. Look, here's the deal. I'm probably going to disappoint some folks, right? It's. I'm not going to disappoint you with the quality of the base. There is no sticker on it, but this is the three. What again is known as the three-wheeler for the like bittersweet Ellie Smith enthusiast. I would have just called it three-footed. Okay. It's definitely one of their harder pieces to get. They didn't do a lot of them. I can't speak to why they just did not. But where I'm going to disappoint some folks is because we're going to throw it down on this one. Okay, boys and girls, we are going to throw it down on this one. So if you're not sitting down, you might want to sit down. If you already don't have your pearls in hand, you might want to get your pearls in hand, whichever, whatever. You need to do both. Fully ribbed. Oh, I don't know, Stephanie. Or Ruthie, it's because they only did it for 1 year? Could be. There's no chips, there's no cracks. It again, obviously, we know it's the Ellie Smith Bittersweet. It is the three-wheeler, three-toed, three-footed. I mean, that is mid-century, like nobody's business. Okay. Total height, to here. Where am I at? Pardon, guys. This is coming in at an exact 18 inches. Exact 18 inches. Okay. Well, you might not need your popcorn. You might not need your popcorn. Um, okay. Ow, it's 18 inches. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start it where I gotta start it, boys and girls. There ain't nothing to it. We're gonna start it at 300 if anybody is interested. Okay, and I get it. But it is fully ribbed. Feels so naughty saying that. It is fully ribbed. And like its cousins, its brethrens. Oh, Denise girl, go ahead. We do have full for us. Love that color. That pink. That pink. Hi, Eileen. How are you today? That fabulous pink. Oh, there we're really getting it good. Oh, I love that pink. Oh, look at that. That is such a good color. It really is a real look at that color. Look at that color. I love it. I really truly do. Kaboom! I really vibe with that. Hi. It's very provocative looking at it from this end. So let's stop doing that. Yeah, look, I ain't gonna do anybody dirty. Do you know what I mean? Like, I did my research on the piece, and as it stands, I'm still giving you the lowest price that is currently available on the market. So, um, like I said, I ain't gonna do anybody dirty, and that's for me. That's the name of the game. I'm not rationalizing my price. I'm just explaining it. Um, Uh, but there she is. It's an exact 18 inches. Exact 18 inches. Ellie Smith, the three-wheeler. There's no chips, no cracks to it. It's super fun. This is so mid-century though. I mean, you better stop it, right? I love the ribs. It gives it, you see, I mean, even when you're just looking at it dead on, it gives it a great optical illusion to it. But especially if you're moving across the room in the light, look at that. Super fun. All right, I'm going to do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vidant. Denise, I think you got it, girl. You did, girl. Congratulations and thank you again. Miss Denise, look at. She's cute. That's a gorgeous. I know you got third one, but I only got two hands. I ain't gonna be messing around with Denise. What a great score. Congratulations and thank you again. I really do appreciate that. Um, I already know how we're going to get that shipped to you, lady. So don't you worry. We're going to get it together. All right. I'm going to do a jewelry set here for you. Okay. We're going to do a jewelry set. Um, okay. Now, unless you have an incredibly small neck, which there might be one of you out there, I do believe that this is a wrap bracelet. I attempted to put it on as a necklace. I could get it, but I don't know how comfortable it would be. Now, when I show it to you, you're going to see it displayed as if it's a necklace, but I want to say that it's a wrap bracelet. You are also going to get a coordinating brooch. Okay, both pieces are again crown Trifari. Both pieces are marked. Girl, listen, I know, but things do happen, and I still get worried. I might want to write your name down though. I do still get worried, but these are glass. It's in a gold tone, but everything that you're going to see is glass or milk glass if you prefer. But you're going to get, and I love this. Look at that. I'm getting blown out here. It is a crown Trifari. Again, it is marked here on the clasp, Trifari. While I'm displaying it as, a necklace, I want to say that I think for most people, this is going to come in as a wrap bracelet. Okay. It is 15 inches long. That's why I'm saying it. But you are also going to get a coordinate. Tell me that's not perfect. Again, this one is Trifari. Can you see it? Kind of, sort of. You can see the crown on top of the Trifari there. So crown Trifari, excellent condition. I mean, look at that, like mirrored finish. This again, all glass. It's not plastic. The white that you're seeing on here, again, it is glass. Look at that. I think it's a great look. Like I said, this is 15 inches. If I were to do it like straight up choker style, all right. Now, for some people, you wouldn't be mad at that. It's giving me early 2000s shell necklace vibes to it. I'm saying, and I think that this, quite frankly, is a little bit more elegant, is you would wear it as a wrap bracelet. I still need to go out. For me to get it twice, I still need to go out. I don't know if I can get it to the final hoop. I might just have to kind of play it like that, but so that you could do it as a wrap bracelet. I love that. It's a bit aggressive looking though, isn't it? It's the points on it. So again, we are Trifari. Let's see, genre. You do have your matching or coordinating white glass brooch. So for the set, we'll start it at 20 if anybody is interested. The brooch itself, again, set in a gold tone with glass. This comes in at 2 3/4 inches long. 2 3/4 inches long on that one. That is from the stem to the top of the petal. Okay. These are glass. The petals are glass. I love it. These are channel set. So let me see if I can get this to, but you do. I mean, it does. It's not like glued in. I mean, these are literally, I don't know if I can show it to you. Do you see the channel right here? Thank you, Bobby. I do appreciate that. It is channel set. Look at that. On black. A guy could get away with this one, right? Ooh, a jean jacket? Absolutely. So we're seeing teeth on the bracelet. I'm not mad at that idea either. It is. I don't know. Do you want to wear it like that? I think maybe with the points down. Let's do it like that. Let's see if I can get this off now. Go. I'm gonna do it with the points. Yep. Points down. Points down. Pull it over here. They said you might be able to wear it as a necklace. I'm saying do it. That's better. It's got a little rock and roll vibe to it. You know what I mean? I think that it really does have a little bit of a rock and roll vibe to it. Yeah. The points down, it's definitely teeth. It almost has like a munitions kind of feel to it, like a bullet. This is what I'm saying. But this is for the coordinating set. I love that. I think it's so good. You know, you got a little bit of the aggressiveness paired with the floral. So the bracelet minx is 15 inches. 15 inches, and that is out to the final extender. So you've got 15 inches on the necklace slash bracelet, total length. Again, like I said, I can do it, but it is a choker. Okay. I mean, it is a choker. But if you have a smaller neck, you can get away with it. Or if you don't mind that, you could certainly do that. The reason I say bracelet is because, like, if you were to put this here, I mean, maybe if you were a child, but that would be the world's tiniest little neck. Okay. And you do have your coordinating brooch, but both marked Trifari. Okay. It is for the set. We got Miss Bobby in it. So let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Again, in very good vintage condition. I don't know if it was ever worn, or if it was, it might have been once or twice. There's your clasp. I could have showed that to you. So it's a relatively easy one to get on and off. You know, if you do have a smaller wrist, I kind of like that. It almost creates like a dangle charm for you, just a simple gold bead. Well, thank you, Miss Karen. I do appreciate it. And thank you again, Miss Bobby Earp. The coordinating set is coming to you. Thank you. Okay. Where did I have this? Where did I have this? Oh, I see what. Okay. Let's do some kitty cat kitsch. Yeah. Thank you, Bobby. They both have their little Heine stickers. Yes, they do. They both have their Heine stickers. They both have their mechanisms, but neither one works. They're there, but again, hey Heidi, how are you doing? They're both there, but neither one works. Alrighty, but it is. I never noticed this until this particular pair. We got the Shady Cat. Salt and peppers. I love the side eye on these. So fabulous. So good. So good. It's the white and the green with that blue eyeshadow. You better stop it. Now, here's the deal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. If I don't, you're going to have to take my word. I feel like there's a flea bite right. Yeah, there. Okay. See it right there? There's your condition issue. It's right here. You see it? Sassy. That's right. There's Sassy. So sassy. Right there. That's your condition issue. But otherwise, they're in great condition. I do believe the stoppers are original to them too. They're a little dried out, not gonna lie. It is a plastic, but they are dried out. So it wouldn't surprise me if removed that they wouldn't crumble, truth be told. Okay. But the whole Howard, kitty cat, sassy cat. This is what you never know. Look, they're both 3-holed. They're both 3 holes. I don't know. So you're gonna have to remember: is pink salt or is pink pepper? You know, keep in mind it's only the head that holds the salt and pepper. This doesn't clearly does not. Okay. So we do have the flea bite on Pink Kitty's ear. And I'm gonna start this set off, boys and girls, at just $30 if anybody is interested. $30. Though I will say they kind of go good. Not so much with like the bittersweet. The color palette might be a little bit wrong, but if you have like milk glass or if you do like the pink depression, these would be really good to kind of kitsch up if you do a glass collection. I love them. They've got a lot of great personality, you know, distinguishing factor. They both have different body sculpts. I guess technically the girl, she's got her legs crossed in front of body. The boy or blue, you know, he's got his. Wow, I'm getting blown out. They've got right in front. Yes, with like the pink depression glass. Oh my gosh, I would love it. Or if you have like the pink milk glass, the turquoise milk glass. Oh my gosh, these would go so good. Ugh. So we are at 4 1/4 inches tall. 4 1/4. They don't. No minx. They make that sound. That's all the sound we make. Sorry. Yeah, it was like a squeak. Like I said, it was a bird. I know that it was a bird set that I had that did the squeak. But that was once. It was. I think it was a whole Howard. Um, it was the big eye. I forget what it's called. It had really huge eyes, and then it's got like white flowers on it. But it was Holt Howard. Thank you, Tink. I do appreciate it. So 4 1/4 inches. It's the Holt Howard Sassy Cat salt and pepper shakers. I mean, these are such good kitschy mid-century figurines, but you could certainly. I would probably, if I was going to use them, if you use them, which you can, I would probably remove the mechanism, right? It does make them a little bit more lightweight, but you can if you want to. Why not? Why not? All right, I'm going to do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Well, the painted milk glass, though, too, with like all of the flowers, I think these guys would go really well because, you know, they did a lot of pink and blues. Ooh, Bobby tried to snatch them. Tink got her just in case. Look at that. Karen did coordinated bid and meow. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. I do appreciate it. Bobby almost did, but Tink at 36. Congratulations and thank you. The kitty cats are going to come live with you, lady. Okay. Um, did I not write this down? You know what, you guys? I did not. I sure didn't. Okay. Hold on. Board. I was like, when are we going to get to the. We were never going to get there, apparently. You're going to have to bear with me. I do apologize. Okay. I really thought that I did. I did. It's right there, you dumb. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. Yes, Heidi, I am here at the end. All right, we've got another choice. We have another choice. If anybody is interested, we're getting wild in today's because we have a choice between 1 and 2. Simple, ribbed, and then dramatic. Okay. Dramatic also happens to have her Ellie Smith foil sticker. Now it's worn, it's barely legible. Truth be told, it really is. Oh, this is LG Wright. LG Wright for Ellie Smith. Did I have that on? Really, Carver? Now you guys got to be careful. We can't. We're gonna do a choice again. We're gonna do a choice again between simple, no sticker, ribbed, ow, or dramatic, ribbed. That does have sticker. You can see. I can't say that. Oops. I can't say that standard is not LG Right, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. You can see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but LG, and then it does have right here. So LG Right pressed pressed and swung it for Ellie Smith, but they are bittersweets, both ribbed. This one's a little bit more dramatic if you're into that, or if you would prefer something a little less dramatic. Okay. And I will start the choice off at 125. You can choose one or both, apparently. Denise girl. So our simple, not so dramatic, is 16 and 3/8 inches tall. 16 and 3/8 inches tall. Again, fully ribbed and flung. Let's see. Can we get any glow? Pink. 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 Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Ruthie. You know, we love it. We love the pink glow. Let's see. The mouth is not. Let me put it on the table. Man. Oh, well, I lie. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to show up on camera. Whoa, Michael, calm yourself down. The mouth, we do have some glow. I will say it definitely needs to be in a UV collection if you want to get like maximize, especially at the mouth. At the bottom, not so much, but the mouth definitely needs it. So again, simple, non-dramatic. We are 16 and 3/8 inches tall. Okay, no chips or cracks to it. Again, fully ribbed. Doesn't it look like a shell? Looks like a clamshell back in here. Or you could do something a little bit more dramatic. That does have the foil sticker on there. Okay. Dramatic is at an even 19 inches. An even 19 inches. Clearly, the swing on this one is much more open. Okay. And yes, we do have, of course, our pink glow. Pink glow. Oh, this one's giving me more orange than pink. See? More orange than a pink. You get a little bit of the pink around here, but that base is really giving me more of the bright orange glow. Ooh. So those are your two choices. Again, there's no chips or cracks on dramatic either. All right. From at Miss Ruthie, she's got first pick at 135. Tonally, yeah, they're about the same. They're about the same. So let's go ahead and do the countdown. Okay, here we go. So where am I at? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. This one's a little bit more squatty at the bottom. Do you see that? I didn't notice it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and to be done. Oh, she snuck in. Oh, Ruth, it wasn't gonna be like to do it. What is that? It's our Chinese lantern. Ow. Bid end. Thank you, Miss Karen. Well, ladies, thank you very much. Stephanie, shady. But Ruthie got her just in case. Ruthie, lady, at 137. Would you like non-dramatic? She doesn't have as many issues, right? She came up, it was good, loving household. She's not screaming. Or, sister friend, she had a little bit of some turbulence growing up. She learned to be a little overly I'm being shady. Oh, well, Ruthie, you sweetheart. Stephanie wants the simple one. Get it, girl. I don't know. What? Oh, 136. So, Ruthie, at 137, are you good with dramatic? You got it. Well, ladies, congratulations and thank you. Oh, it's sad to see the forest of bittersweet go. It is so. Don't harp on it, Michael. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Here, shoot down here. All right, where are we at? Let's do it. We're off to see the wizard. Here it is. Gorgeous gold tone. Full grommet setting on this one. We, of course, are entirely prong set, though, too, which does make this nice. Excellent condition. Look at that. Even without the fluoresce, that color is just so fabulous. Again, great for St. Patty's, or just wear that Irish pride year round. I think this is going to be great for your spring, for summer. I do think, yes, I did get it all from one person. I think that this would be really good for Christmas, though, too. You could do it for New Year's, right? I like it. And yeah, I mean, oh, I just put the stupid flashlight up there like I didn't need it. Next piece I need it for. It does have the full uranium glow. And again, y'all know it's got to be good because I got the light shining down here. I got the window in front of me. So it's fully lit up on this one. We have a diameter. Where am I at? We have a diameter of 1 3/4 inches. 1 3/4 inches. Again, an excellent. I like it even without the glow. It's just a gorgeous green tone, fully prong set. Okay. You know, we got to pay a little extra for that light up, but don't worry, we're not going to go crazy. We'll start it at 20 if anybody is interested. Okay. So what did I say? We are at 1 3/4 inches in diameter, point to point, up, down, vertical. Okay. Stones are all in excellent condition. Clearly, they're all present. Set in that gorgeous gold. We're a grommet and prong set. Thank you, Miss Chloe. I do appreciate it. I think it's a beautiful year round. Or if you just have your UV collection, that's certainly something that'll jump out at you. Look at that sparkle and light refraction, even without the glowing glass, right? Oh, Miss Pam's in it. All right. Bam. Which do you prefer? This color green, or do you prefer this color green? I don't know. That one's really, I'm going to say it. I do like it not glowing. To each their own, really truly, to each their own. I kind of like it not glowing. I like, because it's more sparkly. I think that's what it is. Because when it's lit up, you just see the fluoresce on it. Where when it's not, you do get the light you do get the light refraction, which just adds more depth to it. All right, Miss Chloe, Miss Pam, ladies, thank you both for your bids. 1 3/4 inch diameter, zero condition issues. This bad boy is ready to wear or display. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, yes, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. No, Miss Tink, I am not. I'm not. I love that one the most because it's a really unusual shape. Oh, Schnikey. Oh, there's four. What are you all thinking alike? Oh, thank you for the floor. No, what is that? The foliage. Bid and Miss Karen, I do appreciate it. Miss Pam and they have great minds, you see. We're thinking alike. Both came in at the 43. Miss Pam did get it, but Glowy Girl, you got fast fingers, sister friend. I don't know if I would have been able to work that one out. Congratulations and thank you, Glowy. It is coming to you. Oh, go ahead. Gracie. Yes, we do. We love confidence. We love confidence. All right. What else do we got? Okay. Now we're gonna do. This is my only antique piece of jewelry, and I apologize. I didn't clean it because, I mean, really, truly, admittedly, totally forgot that I had gotten it. So I didn't have time to clean it. And I'm going to start at $18. It is marked sterling, spelled out, so we know it's early 1900s, no later than 1920. You can see it right underneath the pin back to it. Okay. Like I said, there's patina. I didn't clean it. There is patina here on the pin itself. I did not polish it. I apologize. I feel so. It's simple, and that's why I like it. But y'all look at on the front, it's mother of pearl. I'm obsessed with these little stick or straight pins, especially the antique ones. I've got a small collection growing because I clearly need another collection. Thank you, Melanie. I don't know what it is. I love the ones that have like natural materials in it. You know, mother of pearl is definitely a great example of that. And you get this very clearly organic luster and shine to it. You know, it's a shell, it's polished up. Isn't that great? I love it. It's simple, it's understated, but it's very well done. And I do believe, I mean, look at that. I mean, from a distance, you pick up that luster of the shell. Um, this can definitely still be worn, right? Lady, gentleman, it's got great look to it. The total length of the pin, it is still pointy, I will tell you that. It is 2.5 inches. That's from top to bottom. The actual shell, I didn't do that measurement. Let's see here. Is 5/8 inches. So 5/8 inches on the shell and the sterling setting, 5/8 inches, but in total length, it is 2.5 inches on the stick pin. Okay. I love it. I love it. All right, Miss Melanie is in it at 18. I'm gonna do the countdown. They just did such a wide variety of these. Some really strange and unusual ones. There's one that I have minor seller's regret. Chloe has it. I I even know who has it. Chloe, it's the you have the brass bear with the amber was it? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a marquee. The amber marquee he's holding it. That was a good one, girl. But okay, back to this one. Melanie is holding it down at 18, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the countdown. Here we go. And again, it is sterling. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Look, there are a couple of you that like in my mind, like I remember like I have had favorite pieces that I have sold. Um and it's interesting because a lot of my most very favorite pieces tend to go to very specific people. And there are a couple of you out there that I'm like, dang, y'all are like you are like my reselling hall of fame. Like uh oh, she snuck in there. $19. Well, Melanie, I do appreciate you, but Miss Glowy Lady at 19, congratulations and thank you again. It's coming to you. Okay. So the next piece it's a very specific look. And I know that. And I still got it because it was so just it was gaudy, but I thought that it was done well. I said it. I do think that this next piece is a little gaudy, but I do think that it was done well. Okay. So who was this? Joseph Warner? Joshua? Joseph or Joshua? Oh, Jeremy? Joshua. J. It was a gentleman that began with the J. Jeremy Joshua. Jeremy Joshua. Joshua. Joshua Warner. It is homeworked. It's got a lot going on. Let me actually, so I can show you the homework on it. We'll take the. You see it right there. The last name Warner. I want to say it was Joshua Warner. Okay. Really unusual. All right. Clearly set in a gold tone. Y'all. Bam. There it is. Check it out. It's an umbrella. Ah, let me do it like this. So it is an umbrella, just so you can get the overall look of it all. Look, even on the hilt of the handle, there are stones. Those are amethyst. I know it's hard to see. It's not real amethyst, but there you go. I think it's coming through. You've got the umbrella again, the twisted rope on those, utilizing the negative space. You've got like the clear stones, which to me look like raindrops. You've got the leaves in a gold tone, and then you've got four different colored flowers on there. Again, there's no fluoresce on any of the stones. You know, here, this one, I thought maybe, again, that peridot, it does not fluoresce. Okay. Just so we can get a little bit up close to it. Isn't that fun? Again, you do have the three stones in the hilt. I will say this stone here on the end, ooh, on the end, it is a little bit darker than the other two. I don't know if it's translating. It does when I hold it like this isn't shadow, it's true read. Okay. Yeah, it is a little spiky, not gonna lie. It is a little spiky. This one's definitely a presentation. It is a statement. It's an eye catcher. Um, it is 4 inches in total length. All right. Now, the Joshua Warner umbrella. Where am I at? I am starting this one, beg pardon, at 20, if anybody is interested. Again, set in that gorgeous gold tone. Just to show it off a little better. Thank you, Miss Joan. I do appreciate it. And again, yes, it is an exact 4 inches from top to the bottom of the handle, which I'm obviously got a hold of. So is it autumnal? It's like what it gives me, it's like it's so incredibly specific, right? It's a fall rainstorm and they've got the umbrella. I mean, it's so vivid in its imagery, right? You don't often see that in jewelry. It does read a little abstract, but then when you kind of look at the piece, I mean, it's an umbrella. We've got the leaves, we've got the rain, and we've got the flowers. The flowers are done in more autumnal colors that we would argue the blue is a bit fantastic, but the other three flowers, you know, the tones a little bit darker, those violets, the peridot, the ruby. But is that what you see, or am I just crazy? It's a fall rainstorm, and they've got the umbrella. And again, you have the three amethysts there in the hilt or handle. Okay. I agree, Joanna. This definitely could be a display piece. You do it in like a little shadow box. It's a very simple frame. This would be a great gift, though, too, right? Okay. I'm going to thank you, Miss Joan. Hey, Angel Girl, how you doing? Miss Avery, thank you. Ruthie got it at 33. It is definitely an eye catcher. Like I said, it's large. 4 inches. So people are going to see that one. Love it. All right, well, let's do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and a bid end. We've got 2, 4, 7 leaves. See them right here? 7 leaves. We got the raindrops and then the 4 flowers. It's just, I love it. And again, I like the use of the negative space because I think that if the umbrella itself were like solid, it wouldn't read as well. There we go, our bid end. Thank you, Miss Karen Gillette. I do appreciate it. Ruthie and Angel. Okay, Ruth, but Miss Pam Avery, lady at 37. Congratulations and thank you. That Joshua Warner autumnal storm pin is coming to you. Thank you. Where am I at? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items left. We have 4 items. 4 items left. I'm calling this one the green double. Because it's a twofer. You can wear it as a pin, but it also has, hold on, I don't want to stab myself, but it also has the jewelry clasp or the bail on it if you would prefer. I don't have a chain right now. Darn it. Okay, let me get rid of these. Thank you again, Miss Pam. Well, all of my jewelry was tiny treasures. I don't really have any tiny treasures today. Green double. But you're getting bonus items because I doubled things up and everything. It doesn't seem like it, but there definitely were. Okay, let's check it out. Do you want to wear it as a pin? Do you want to wear it as a pendant? Totally up to you. It is again set in a gold tone. Okay, you can see it's got the small pin back, but there you do have the bail on it. Again, Irish Pride next week or year round. It looks like it's got like a ginkgo leaf to it, especially when you look at the back. Let me rotate it around here. Again, that dark emerald. It's relatively simple. You, of course, have those clear stones in there. I love it. You have a total length of 1 7/8 on that. 1 7/8 inches. Okay. Relatively simple. Again, great use of negative space. I think those are my favorite pieces because it has like more of an ethereal feel to them. Okay. There she is. Oh, we will start it off at $12 if anybody is interested. No condition issues. Again, like I said, it's been cleaned up for you. You got some great shine, no pitting to it here in the back. Again, there's your little bail so you can wear it, more as a pendant down here. I prefer the brooch, but to each their own. Look at that. Again, you get great light refraction and all of the stones, especially the clear, your diamond ones. But I love that deep, dark emerald green on that one. Now, the length on it, I did measure from top to bottom, and that again was, where am I at? 1 7/8 inches. So just shy of 2 inches. It's a relatively larger piece, but it doesn't, I don't think it's super gaudy though. Do you think? I like it. All right, there she be. Miss Bobby Earp is coming in. Appreciate you, lady. She's holding it down at 12. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I love it. It's done well, in my opinion. Up pair, bid end. It's a great pie combination. Bobby, congratulations and thank you again, lady. At $12, it is coming to ya. Boom. Your rooms are already cleaned and waiting. Thank you again, Bobby. All right, this is a brooch that I showed you earlier. Like I said, I literally wrote it down as old money. It's definitely an unusual color combination and something that I wouldn't traditionally be attracted to, but for some reason, it just works on this one. Okay, so there is your back again, set in a gold tone. We have a total diameter on that at 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Okay, on that. Excellent condition. And this has got some really good weight to it. So I do believe that these are crystals and not glass. And I mean, it does have some weight on it. Now, mm, I think most knits are going to be able to carry the weight of it, but definitely not like your silks. Not that you would put a brooch on it, but you know what I mean. I think like a simple cotton t-shirt, if it was a little bit of a thicker one, like if you did like the vintage cotton t-shirts which are a little bit thinner, I don't think you're going to be like, well, it shouldn't pull too much. Shouldn't pull too much. But I'm calling it old money. And we're going to start her at 15 if anybody is interested. Okay. Saw the back. Let's check out the front. Gorgeous smoky quartz. And look at that red set in that gold. She's an old fashioned gal, right? I love it. Now, this one I think would be great for your patriotic holidays, but also for the fall. You see those bands of golds in there. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? You've got great sparkle to it. Set that down. Now, it is not hallmarked. Like I said, the stones here are like a gray. Though I will say you can pick up a little bit of a green undertone. Oh, good to hold your glass. You know, I thought this would be really nice for like a scarf though too. I agree. Like this, the red could go super gaudy, but I don't know. I think it's really toned down because of that smoky quartz. Like it's not like ooh, ooh, oh. Can't you see it? Ow! That pin sticks out a little bit. Bobby's got it at 15. This smoky is in these. These are not clear. Like this is not a clear stone. These are not clear. They have like a gray to it. So this is why I'm just like smoky quartz. Oh, you're seeing a light green. Yeah, in real life, it's definitely a gray. I'm seeing it on my phone also, but on my computer, it's reading more gray. So I think it's just one of those things. But it's definitely, these are like a gray. I think that there is a little bit of a green undertone to it. So I think that's in part why maybe your monitor or screen might be picking up a little bit of a green. I do see it even in real life. It definitely leans more of a smoky gray. There she is. Again, where am I? 1.5 inch diameter on that. 1.5 inch diameter on that. All right, Miss Bobby is holding it at 15. Thank you so much. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Oh, Marcy's sneaking in. Oh, Bobby saw that one, so she threw in her just in case. Bam. There is our bid end. Thank you yet again, Miss Karen. Bobby girl, 18. Ooh, 18. It is coming to you. Congratulations and thank you. I guess for you, you're coming to it this week. All right. Thank you. We're gonna do this is our last piece of jewelry. I love this one. Okay. Again, I love the green for some reason. Um, emerald is probably my favorite gemstone. I don't know. I love that color. Oof. Okay. We're gonna start it off at 15 if anybody is interested. Boop. This is I wouldn't call it like a gold. Like here's your Trifari. So it's got more of like an antique gold finish to it. Okay. Now I don't believe it's because it has picked up a patina. I do believe that that is originally how it was cast. Alrighty. So just so that you can see the difference. This particular brooch has a 1.5 inch diameter on it. Okay. And we rotate her around. We've got, guess what? Yep, more of that gorgeous emerald green. This one is set off by a faux moonstone. I don't believe that it's genuine. And of course, we don't believe that those are real emeralds or diamonds, but I love it. Look at that. And that one stands out for you. I love how the moonstone really pick up the light and it gives you that gorgeous, ethereal, milky feel to it. I really like that one. But again, it's got a 1.5 inch diameter. Those are all prong set. And we rotate there to the back, but it's got more of like an antique gold backing. I love that. Again, something lady or gentleman could certainly wear. Okay. Not huge, but again, on the black, it's really going to pop out for you. All right. Well, we don't have any interest on that one. We're going to set it to the side. And we're going to do our last items because we're going to do a choice. Oh, Bobby got it for 15. I moved on. So Bobby gets it for 15. Congratulations and thank you, Bobby. At 15, it's coming to you. You're going to have quite the pretty little collection going, woman. Okay. I'm going to do a choice. You're going to choose between holidays, truth be told. Okay. Okay. Both are in a really good condition too, might I add. Um, let's see, let me get it in there. Okay, we're gonna do choice for our next one. We'll start it at 18. Okay, here we go. You can choose Valentine's or Christmas. So we've got two figurines here for you. Choice is yours. You can do the Valentine's angel, and she is a Napco. You know what? I didn't notice that. Underneath, you see, she does have a chip underneath. So that is there. My apologies. Didn't note that before. But it is Napco. She's got a chip underneath. You can do your Napco Valentine's angel, and she says, to my Valentine. Or you can do your, this one's just marked generically Japan, your Christmas girl. Now, no repairs to wings, to head, or anything like that. She's in very good condition. Of course, the spaghetti, the classic sponge gold is on there. It's very 50s. And look at her cold painted red heart. Now, her hands are supposed to be there, but there's very little to no paint loss on the heart. And when we go to our Christmas figurine with her gold bells here, her robe is covered in the red cold paint. Now you will note there are a couple of bumps to the red cold paint there, but overall in really good vintage condition. Just gives her a little bit of freshly fallen snow feel to it. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. I got you in at 18. Now, our Valentine's gal, she is 4.5 inches tall, whereas our Christmas gal, she's at 3 3/4 inches tall. Okay, but you choose holiday. Do you want the Valentine's angel? Would you like the Christmas angel? Do you want both? They are both adorable. Agreed, Diane. All right, Ruthie is in at 18, and I am going to go ahead and do the countdown for you then. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. La, 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 la. Blue eye and black eye there, I guess. Christmas, Valentine's Day bid and thank you, Miss Karen. Do appreciate it. Ruthie girl at 18. Would you like Valentine's? Or would you like Christmas? Or do you want to get both? Up to you, lady. But the choice is yours. Decision. Oh, the yawn of it all. Excuse me, y'all. Christmas. You got it, Ruthie. This Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the next you give this you. There we go. We got it. Well, good. You should. Leave out what you enjoy. There we have it, you guys. We got through quite a few things. Really, I mean, the choice slots did help, of course, but um, before we all do leave, I do want to give a huge shout out yet again to Miss Karen Gillette for being an amazing bid ender. Thank you, Miss Karen. I do appreciate it. Want to give a shout out also to our other moderators that were able to join us here today. Miss Kim, Miss Ruthie, Miss Anima Amy. Ladies, thank you all individually and collectively. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Joan. I do. Thank you so much. Bobby girl, you are a spark one, that is for sure. I hope that you guys are having great, sunny, nice spring weather like we are. You're able to get out and enjoy it a little bit. Just go out there, sit on the porch, soak in a little bit of that sun. Just close your eyes and take some breaths. I'm telling you, after all of this cold, it's so nice to be able to feel that warmth again. Um, so, yes. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. This is going to be my only live sale for the week. Misty and I will be back next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. So if you're not following either of us or whatnot on Instagram or YouTube, please make sure that you're doing that. We do keep you updated with photos throughout the course of the week on both platforms. And we're definitely looking forward to next week's sale. So, yeah, I had a great time. We had some great things, I think, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next week, I hope you all have a great rest of the week and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys soon. All right, everyone. Goodbye.